Hey, welcome back. The Lethbridge Hurricanes were in Edmonton yesterday afternoon and hoping to make things difficult for Oil Kings netminder Tristan Jarry, who was coming off a shutout against Kootenay. Early on, the Oil Kings on a power play, and a big weight is lifted off Curtis Lazar's shoulders. He snaps his 14-game goalless drought. 1-0 home side. Then Dylan Ruck takes the pass and rips the shot home from the circle. It's 2-0. Edmonton to the second period. Lazar to Edgar's Kolda. And how about that move from the Latvian? It's worth a second look. On his backhand, kicks it to his stick, and then makes Rimmer look a little foolish there. 3-0 Oil Kings. Hurricanes do get on the board here. It's a 5-on-3. Russell Maxwell to Graham Hood. It's 3-1, and now they're a power play for the Canes later in the frame. Jamin Jakubowski jumping all over that juicy rebound, cuts the lead to 1. Then Jakubowski gets a breakaway, and Jarry makes the initial save, but Cody Corbett gets called for slashing, so it's a penalty shot. Jakubowski, and it goes off Jarry's head and in. What a goal, a strange one. That's 3-3. Oil Kings power play late in the frame. Initial shot is stopped, but Lazare is there to put home his second of the night. 4-3 Edmonton over Lethbridge after Jakubowski did a great job to tie things up for the Canes, and you see that he was named the WHL's Player of the Week. He collected 8 points in 4 games over the last 7 days. Also on Sunday, Medicine Hat beat Brandon 2-1 in a shootout. Also yesterday, the Teddy Bear toss game from Calgary between the Hitmen and Kootenay Ice, and it didn't take long for the home team to score. Pavlo Patakin doing the honors.
Look out below! The Teddy Bears have brought some friends, and they're taking over at Scotiabank Saddledome. Patakin, this elementary, pops it in the back of the net. 1-0 Bears are reigning at the Dome.
Do you know that footage even appeared on ESPN Sports Center? Yes, it's a highlight of the year for the Calgary Hitmen and their fans, and for local charities. Over 21,000 teddy bears were collected. Off to the second period, scramble in front of Kootenay's net. Alex Roach scores, and that made it 2-0 for Calgary. Still in the second, Kootenay on the power play. Brock Montgomery will finally get it by the Hitman netminder, that is Chris Drieger, and that cuts the lead to 1. But the Hitmen answer back in the third. Greg Chase on the power play, and the Hitmen have restored their 2-goal lead, and then they ice it here with another man advantage. It's Alex Roach to Greg Chase. Chase, he is on the docket for this year's upcoming NHL entry draft. The Hitmen win the Teddy Bear toss game 4-1. Final count once again for local charities. As you see, 21,453 teddy bears collected. The Hitmen and Ice complete their home-and-home set tomorrow night from Cranbrook. Coming up at 6, we'll have more on Team Canada's preliminary roster for the World Junior Championship. Meantime, there will be a different cast of characters during the next round of NHL labor talks. 6 team owners will meet with 6 players tomorrow in New York City to try to find some common ground in the ongoing lockout. Commissioner Gary Bettman and union boss Donald Fehr have failed to reach a new collective bargaining agreement. Even 2 federal mediators couldn't bring an end to the 11-week-old dispute. Canada is #1 in the world when it comes to ski cross, and you'll be able to see the national team perform at a World Cup event in southern Alberta this week at Nikiska. And this season, the Canucks are wearing blue jean-inspired ski suits dedicated to the memory of their teammate Nick Zoricic, who died in March following a crash at a race in Switzerland.
They help us keep Nick with us for the rest of our lives. The jeans are kind of a throwback to when, he was just first starting in ski cross and did a race in jeans, and then the top to Sarajevo, where Nick, the region he's from. So.
Yeah, it's a cool tribute. It's a nice way to remember our friend. It's a story that we always joked about with him when he was around too. So I think it's a great way to show our support and kind of represent him every day we're on the ski hill.
So, Jackie, if you are in Kananaskis country this weekend, this World Cup, it's the first ever to be held at Nikiska. It starts this Thursday and runs until Saturday.